from one scene to the other, it was cutting out. So that was the reason why. So Mabinu, we're back on the YouTube. The YouTube was the only one that we lost, but the other platform was still holding. So I'm gonna call this now part 3 so that people know where we are. So anyway, I think I'll just leave the scene as it is, and we manage it. If I need to do anything, I can still work on it without changing the scene. Once again, please, we do apologize for the breaking transmission. Not for those of you on Facebook, but those of you on the YouTube precisely alone. But the YouTube is back on, and I'm sure people will join us as we continue. So, Vision Solo, there is the need for us to not be distracted, because that is what the politician wants. They want us to be distracted. They will come up with all kind of their own reason why they want us to go into 2023 election. Once again, those of you that are watching us on YouTube, it is the network from my end. It's not a network. I think it's just there's something happening when I'm trying to send from one scene to the other, because we're using a scene 1 now, and when I wanted to go to scene 10, there was a break there. I need to review. Maybe I need to update, you know, the system, but we'll work on that after the end of the broadcast completely. The line is still open should you want to add your own conversation on it. Once again, we appreciate everyone that have joined us, especially to those of you that are still watching us. The phone number, which is a studio line, but I think I can just play that. Okay, let me see if I can bring it up here. Once again, good morning, good evening, from wherever you're watching. Let me see if I can bring it here. Then we don't have to. Let me go back on again. Yoruba nation has come to stay, and there is nobody that can stop us, and that is the most important thing. Nobody can stop what we've started. Yeah, it's back on now. Yes, it's back. It might take a couple of times, but people will join us as we continue with the broadcast. Let me pick it up from here as well. Everybody knows that the only way and the only option is for us to break away from Nigeria. But I think people are just a bit concerned, you know, how are we going to survive if we break away from Nigeria? These are the basic questions that people ask all the time. You know, about break away. You know, Shamali survive. Shamali daduro funrawa. And you know, all these are just, you know, excuse, because everybody knows that we can. Okay, I think this is me. I don't know, I think it's not on yet on that. Let's refresh. Lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí mo kí gbogbo wa níbikíbi tí ẹ ti darapọ̀ mọ́ wa from different part of the globe. We're gonna be doing a program, I said, about the diaspora children. Those of you that probably don't know that if we continue to say we want Nigeria, do you guarantee that your children will ever go back home and take care of your investment that you have there, or the investment that they want to do there? You know, people say, let's go and invest in Nigeria. They think it's that easy to go and invest in Nigeria. Until you go back to Nigeria, you realize that it's not as easy as they're telling us. Thank you so much once again, those of you that have joined us. I just want to pick up my signal from the TV, and I think it's back on now. So, Vision Solo, a lot of people that have investment at home. Ǹjẹ́ àwọn ọmọ yín máa lọ́lé padà láti lọ take care investment yẹn is a question I'm asking. You know, you have built home, you have built beautiful places in Lekki and wherever you have. Tí Ọlọ́run ti kẹ́yìn tí ẹ ti ṣiṣẹ́ tó pọ̀ rẹpẹtẹ. Ìbéèrè tí mò ń béèrè nísìnyí ni pé ǹjẹ́ àwọn ọmọ tẹ́ bí would they ever go back home and take care of those businesses that you have? Do you think they will ever make it back home? Or ẹ kàn ṣe wàhálà lásán, knowing fully well that your children will not go to Ekiti State where you built a nice complex bungalow flat, or in Ogun State, or probably maybe you think Lagos is safe and you are investing in Lagos and you believe your children will eventually go back home and take over. Do you think that that is going to happen is a question. So we're going to be doing a program very soon on that topic. Ìyá kan pè mí that in Ogun State, somewhere in Ijebu, land grabbing from the governor using their proxies of, this, when anytime they come up and say we have, international people that wants to come and invest, and they will end up giving them land that has mineral resources underneath. They'll probably tell you it's an investment for the state, but everybody knows it's just proxies. Invalid date. Okay, what is? No, the date is right. It's not the date. I have the right date and the right time. I believe it's just probably maybe something is to, it doesn't, so I don't know why, I'm now getting such where as I'm changing the, let me see. There's nothing wrong with the date. It's not the date, but that's fine anyway. We're back on. That's the most important thing. As we continue to let me get that to us. Yeah, that's the video I was looking for. Let's go and watch this, then I come back. This is IGBOHO.
Ìfọ̀yàwó rẹ̀ràn bàbá yín láàrin ìdí omi kò síná kán sí yín lẹ́nu ọmọ òkúta mẹ́ta òkè gbòó ìkan ṣe yín ní dábọ̀dàbọ̀ ìkan ní mọ́ rọra ìkan tó kù nígbà tí wọ́n ò mọ̀ gbòó mọ̀ rẹ́ kí ló dé gbòó mọ̀ rẹ́ sí ọmọ òpópó sanran ìgbàgede gbòó sùn wọn láláìsí bẹ̀rẹ̀ wọ́n ní kó ní bẹ̀rẹ̀ ó máa kó bẹ̀rẹ̀ lọ ẹ̀sìn òní bímọ méjì ní gbòó mọ̀ rẹ́ bẹ́sìn bá bímọ méjì ní gbòó àfikàn pọ̀pọ̀ sí amúkan yòókù bọ̀ sànyà àtúmúyà rẹ̀ tí ò lọ́rọ̀ gbọ́ àfiṣẹ́rù wálé wàrà mòjé ọmọ onílé ọ̀la àwọn àjòjì tó ń ṣe ségesège tọ́láwọn ò ní bomi kó sí mu wọ́n láwọn ò ní bomi sànyà wẹ́sẹ̀ ìgbà tójú kò fi rí ńkọ́ gbogbo wọn náà sáré bomi kó sí mu wọ́n sì bomi sànyà wẹ́sẹ̀ ọmọ abẹ́rẹ́ mẹ́ta òde ayé ọ̀kan ṣẹ́ ọ̀kan tẹ̀ ọ̀kan tó kù ní gbogbo ayé fi ránṣọ kiri gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá Sunday Igboho onírèlẹ̀ láéláé torí àbá lásán nìkan ń dá òkúta ò ṣe gbé fún wọn o ìmọ̀ràn lásán ni ti balùwẹ̀ kò pọ́sibú kó dòdò láyé ń bí ó kún díẹ̀ kí tọ́ domi láéláé ìtọ́ mi lè domi Sunday Igboho arógun má ti dí tó ń jà fẹ́tọ̀ Yorùbá ní tilé tó kó.
Yorùbá ń fẹ́ òmìnira ohun tí àwọn tí à ń wí yìí fẹ́ gbọ́ ni wípé àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá tó fẹ́ kúrò lóko ẹrú ni wọ́n yóò tọwọ́ bọ ìwé náà. Mo rọ gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá nílé lóko lẹ́yìn odi wípé tí a bá ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ referendum gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá ni kó tọwọ́ bọ ìwé ìdádúró Yorùbá. Mo fi Elédùmarè ṣẹ̀rí Yorùbá kò ní ja ogun. Àwọn ògo Yorùbá yóò jí dìde padà sípò. Ẹ kúrò nínú ọ̀jẹ̀lú ọmọ Yorùbá, ilé yá o. Ẹ̀yin rẹ́bẹ́njẹ́ ọmọ Yorùbá tí ẹ sọ pé oko ẹrú Nàìjíríà ló wù yín, ẹ ṣe làákàyè tí ẹ ń jẹ́ kí àwọn olóṣèlú Yorùbá máa forí yín gba pààrọ̀ lọ́dọ̀ ìjọba arúmọjẹ Nàìjíríà. Ẹ gbọ́ mi ná, ká kàwé, ká má ríṣẹ́, ìfipábánisùn, ìjínigbé, ìpànìyàn, gbígba owó ìtanràn, ìfi màálù jẹnilóko owó gbọ́múlé láǹtà. Hábà ọmọ Yorùbá ẹ jí kúrò nínú èdì tí ìsopọ̀ Nàìjíríà kó wa sí. Ẹ jí kúrò nínú èdì tí àwọn olóṣèlú fi ń tàn yín. Ẹ jẹ́ kí a jọ sowọ́pọ̀ ká fi ìmọ̀ ṣọ̀kan kúrò nínú oko ẹrú Nàìjíríà. Ṣé ẹ̀yin olóṣèlú Yorùbá fẹ́ sọ Yorùbá dẹrú ní ilẹ̀ wa ni? Ṣé ẹ fẹ́ kí Yorùbá náà tún dàbí Haúsá ní ilẹ̀ ní wọn? Ètò àti ìfẹ́ Uthman Dan Fodio náà ló sì wà lọ́wọ́ tí ìjọba Nàìjíríà tó ń gbèrò àti mú wá sí ìmúṣẹ pé kí gbogbo ilẹ̀ Nàìjíríà jẹ́ tàwọn. Ṣé àwọn mẹ́yà tí aláwọ̀ tí ìmọ̀ pariwo bẹ́ẹ̀? Ẹ̀yin ọmọ Yorùbá ẹ dìde ẹ ronú. Ẹ jẹ́ kí a jọ fọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀ ká jọ dé ilẹ̀ ògo wa. Nígbà tí àwọn Fúlàní gba ilẹ̀ àti ìlú àwọn Haúsá tán tí wọ́n bá fi ara wọn jẹ olórí ìlú gbogbo, àwọn ọmọ àti olùtẹ̀lé Dan Fodio ló sì ń lo ìgbàdòní ní ilẹ̀ Àrẹwà àti Nàìjíríà lápapọ̀. Láṣẹ ń ké tantan pé ilé tiwa ti tó lọ, àwa ń lọ. Ogun ti yí Yorùbá po. Ẹ̀yin gómìnà, chairman orí adé gbogbo, ẹ ò sì fúnra. Ewu ń bẹ nínú igbó Yorùbá gbogbo. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni àwọn ọlọ́kadà tí ń bẹ ládùúgbò yín, irinṣẹ́ ogun ni wọ́n. Àwọn ṣúṣàìnà ń kọ́, irinṣẹ́ ogun ni wọ́n. Àwọn mẹ̀gáàdì yín gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá, irinṣẹ́ ogun ni wọ́n. Bí 20 ọdún sẹ́yìn ni mo ti ń ké tantan fún Yorùbá. Ẹ̀yin ẹ lọ ra àwọn rẹ́kọ̀dù mi gbogbo. Orísun Yorùbá ìkíní ìkejì, ìtànlú Ìlọrin, ìbínú Odùduwà láti ẹnu Ìdòwú Adékọ̀gà Babárómi. Yorùbá yóò ní orílẹ̀-èdè tuntun. Kódà yẹ̀kínì kan kò lè yẹ̀. Mo kí Ọbáfẹ́mi Awólọ́wọ̀ ọkọ̀ dídé olú. Mo kí Moshood Kásìmáwò Ọláwálé Abíọ́lá. Mo kí Cicero ti ìlú Ẹ̀sà Òkè, Ọ̀nkú Bọ́lá Ìgè. Mo kí ọmọ wọn ní Oǹdó Ẹ̀gì, Àbígání ọmọ Fáwẹ̀mí. Ẹ̀yin ọmọ Yorùbá tàtà, àsìkò náà ti dé, kò sì ní pẹ́ mọ́ tí wọn yóò máa sọ fún wa kí a tọwọ́ bọ ìwé Yorùbá fẹ́ dá dúró. Èyí referendum ni wọ́n ń pè é. Gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá ni yóò tọwọ́ bọ ìwé Yorùbá ń fẹ́ òmìnira. Ohun tí àwọn tí à ń wí yìí fẹ́ gbọ́ ni wípé àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá tó fẹ́ kúrò lóko ẹrú ni wọ́n yóò tọwọ́ bọ ìwé náà. Mo rọ gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá nílé lóko lẹ́yìn odi wípé tí a bá ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ referendum gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá ni kó tọwọ́ bọ ìwé ìdádúró Yorùbá. Mo fi Elédùmarè ṣẹ̀rí Yorùbá kò ní ja ogun. Àwọn ògo Yorùbá yóò jí dìde padà sípò. Ẹ kúrò nínú ọ̀jẹ̀lú ọmọ Yorùbá.
A dúpẹ́ lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí fún gbogbo wa níbikíbi tí a bá wà. Okay, I need to get the video to play. Once again, a very good morning. 45 minutes past 2 a.m. here in London. So let's bring this back on and let's push it in again now. We'll listen to that together.
It's a Yoruba born. Yeah. He's a Yoruba born. Right now he's considered one of the most wealthier immigrants in America. His name is Tope Awotona. You understand? They said he's a Nigerian born. I don't see him as a Nigerian born. I believe he's born in Yoruba nation, you know. And there are many people like that too that are born in Biafra, that are born in Yoruba nation as well, that are doing so well. You understand? This guy migrated to United States. Fine. He went to, I think he went to Silicon Valley. You get it? He studied in Silicon Valley. You know, one of the schools in Silicon Valley, I don't know. But this guy built an app. But right now, today, this guy worth $3 billion US. So this guy is one of the most, he's in the world billionaire list. My people, please, you can see, please check out the top of the website, you can see this is Forbes. This is not this thing. You can see it's forbes.com/site, blah, 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 blah. You can see that. Now, here is my question. Those of you shouting one Nigeria, those of you craving one Nigeria, do you think under any one of this administration, do you think you will raise this kind of youth under one Nigerian flag? Ask yourself. Do you think this boy will be given a chance? Do you think this Tope Awotono, the 40-year-old founder, chief executive, blah, 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 whatever he found, do you think he will be given such a chance to become a billionaire in dollars and enter the world billionaire list? Do you think your one Nigeria will give any youth a chance to rise up? People, please don't let us stop fooling ourselves. One Nigeria will never rise any youth or any young mind up. All they will keep building is to keep building terror, terror, and terror. Keep building unemployment, keep building terrorism, keep victimizing people, good-minded people. Keep bringing in Fulanis to come and terrorize everybody, to come and terrorize all of you, to come and demonize all of you, to come and take away your freedom. This is what they will keep building. They will never, I repeat, they will never ever build billionaires. And if they build billionaires, those billionaires are not free. Those billionaires are working for them. They are not working to serve the people. They are not working to serve the world. They are not working to serve the public. They are working to serve them. People, please open your eyes. Open your heads. Open your ears. Yoruba nation, Biafra nation is the solution. If you like, accept. If you like, don't accept. This is the fact. Your Nigeria will never give one single youth a chance to become a billionaire without the hand of godfatherism undergroundly. So this boy now, if Dangote is talking, he can sit down too and say, well, I have something to say. His own money is even legit, it's even more legitimized. Not Dangote's money, political money, corruption money, and all that. His own money is even more legitimized. People, please open your head. God will help us. God has helped us. Let's help ourselves. Thank you.
Well, adúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀gbọ́n wa tí ó fi àwòrán ẹ̀ ránṣẹ́ sí wa, and that's why I say everybody will have different roles that we need to play. It is important that we play those roles because it will help us to educate those at home. Sherry, video te wo yen. Thank you so much, my brother, Mr. Abe Kamsin, and the rest of us that are on the thread tonight, still with us. Aki gbogbo àwa Mùsùlùmí pátápátá, ẹ ṣé gan ni ìyá wa. Again, to my mom, I can still see her there, and the rest of us that are still with us. Yes, Yoruba Nation now. May God bless our land, and then may God protect our land, and may God bless Yoruba Nation as we continue to say that we should. The video that we played, I believe, Mr. Kamles, we'll see if we can upload it back. I don't know whether it's the one that the man was speaking. I think that's the one you're talking about. I will upload that back again on our timeline. You can download it or you can just copy it. It's very easy now to download videos should we have it there. Thank you very much, Iboku. Somebody sent me a very powerful email, and that email details how we should be thinking for Yoruba Nation in the next 600 years. And I'm like, wow. That is so powerful. 600 years, or let me just, I won't read the email, but probably go into too much details. But this just shows that we have Yorubas that are already thinking a long time. It was a well-detailed email. Everything you can think of. I don't know how long it took the person to put it together, but it was very powerful. Very, very powerful. And we can only appreciate the person that sent it to me. Details of what and how we, the Yoruba, should think for the next thousands of years. And then it can be reviewed every 200 years. Not literally mean that we will use everything, but I'm just saying that imagine if somebody is already thinking in that direction. That shows that our people are ready. Ṣẹ́rí gbogbo àìsàn tá à ń ṣe, gbogbo wàhálà tá à ń ṣe, tá bá débi tá à ń lọ, it will now be wow. We have got to that, and we are there already. Let me say this to those that are having the doubting Thomas. They will tell you and argue that it's not going to happen in our lifetime. But they know that it is already happening. Well, thank you so much, African Confidential. Appreciate you, my brother. I remember you pushing us to go on Twitter so that we can get Chief Sunday IGBOHO released. I've watched you. We've met in different platforms, even up to Simon Ekpa and Mayegun, and you're always there for not just this platform, all other platforms. We appreciate the super chat. Just my little token of appreciation for your consistent brother. We need to always encourage those who make sacrifice for us, not just with mouth and comment. Yoruba Nation, hashtag no going back. Thank you so much, African Confidential, for the super chat. One thing that we have done that encourage them to one, let us review the Nigeria that you love. And I mean, I'm just going back to my notepad. This is my notepad, you know, every day. I told you when we were watching KOIKIMEDIA, you must have your pen and paper, because there'll be a lot of things that you will jot down, you know. Thank you so much, Ibukun. Ibukun is another person that I've seen his CV. There's a lot of people that are doing different things. Oríṣiríṣi àwọn èèyàn ló ń ṣe so many things. So don't think that our tower lórí screen ten rí lójoojúmọ́. Yeah, the difference is àwa wà níta àti gbójú wa síta, but there are so many of you that are doing the dots underneath as well, either advising us, talking to us, and saying, let us do this, do that. And like the football match that is coming up, let me see if we can, let us remember Alhaji Adisa Said Adogun and Alhaji Fatai, that both were killed by a government that could have gone to the house of IGBOHO during the daytime and said, look, we are coming here as a government, we have the right to search you or whatever. But they came in the middle of the night. How on earth? I mean, and then when you came in the middle of the night, you end up killing, taking people away, torture them. I mean, this is not right. And we have terrorists. As I speak to you yesterday, terrorists have invaded another army barracks in Borno State. But they are so quick to come to Chief Sunday IGBOHO's house, just as they went to NNAMDI Kanu's house in 2017 and massacred 17 people. Go to Olu. As I speak to you, some of those videos, we cannot show them because of the community rule of the social media. But if you go on Twitter, for those of you that have Twitter, type in Olu, you will see dead bodies all over the floor. And I'm not making this up. but I cannot show you. But if you have Twitter, you can go and watch it. Ilẹ̀ Yorùbá ti Sherry, a lot of people that are at home don't sọ pé ẹ̀yin people yẹn ṣe sùúrù now. Lẹ́mí pẹ̀ fi pín Nàìjíríà. Àwa kọ́ la ní Nàìjíríà. Nàìjíríà ò favour ilẹ̀ Yorùbá, kò dẹ̀ favour ilẹ̀ Ìgbò, kò favour ilẹ̀ Haúsá náà. Nàìjíríà ò favour ẹ̀yà mẹ́tẹ̀ẹ̀ta tó wà níbẹ̀. Àwọn tó favour nìkan làwọn politicians. Ẹ lè imagine owó tó wà lọ́wọ́ politician kọ̀ọ̀kan. I cannot even underestimate, I cannot even start plotting and thinking about the amount. Ṣé rí àwọn petty money tí wọ́n wá nísìn nílé? Ó fẹ́ ra oògùn 16,000 naira. Ìyàwó ẹ fẹ́ bímọ, ẹ fẹ́ ṣe this, ẹ fẹ́ ṣe that, ẹ fẹ́ gbégbá, ẹ fẹ́ gbàwó. Àwọn owó tó nǹkankan tó yẹ kẹ́ láǹfààní sí, ó wà lọ́wọ́ àwọn politicians yẹn. Let's look at the security vote tó ń gbà. The amount of security vote tó wà lọ́wọ́ àwọn politicians yẹn, òun ló fi ní power láti fi padà wá. Mo ń kà ní inú paper, ẹ mọ̀ pé there was rumour over the weekend that Rotimi Akeredolu, was out of the country and probably getting treatment, blah, blah, blah. But he's back now and he's saying he wants to back his wife to go to become the senator. So they always want to be keeping Nigeria for themselves. And Sherry Buba also support the politicians. The whole crowd, don't tell you one yẹn. Ìwọ̀nba díẹ̀ ló ń jẹ nínú wọn. And I'm not joking. Sherry Buba tó play ní Oníkan stadium yẹn. Ó wà òkè fún Tinubu kó fún èèyàn kankan ní maximum bí i 2,000 naira. Èmi mọ̀yàn tó tẹ̀lé wọn lọ ní Sùúrùlérè lẹ́ni yẹn ń gbé. Wọn ní toilet nínú ilé wọn tó rọ̀nà omi tẹ́ pé tó bá lọ toilet ó lè flush. Kò ní pipe borne water. School ọ̀fẹ́ kọ́ làwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ lọ. Ó dẹ̀ tẹ̀lé àwọn APC for 2 days. Wọ́n dẹ̀ fún ní 5,000 naira. Ìyàwó lé ni mò ń sọ yìí. 5,000 naira lọ fúnjọ́ méjì. Ìjọ́ méjì yẹn kò ń ṣe 3 we are talking about a whole day. Wọ́n gba the whole day lọ́wọ́ ìyàwó lé. Ó dẹ̀ gba 5,000 naira. Ó ti ná tán nísìnyí. Ó ti ná tán. Ọ̀rọ̀ tí mò ń sọ yìí is about some few months back. So gbogbo àwọn tẹ̀yàn rí tó ń tẹ̀lé wọn káàkiri yẹn nísìn. Ọ̀rọ̀ tó fún ní fìlà, tó fún láṣọ. Kò literally mean pé ó máa better fún wọn. Because tó bá máa better fún yàn, okay. Lagos tó fi ń pariwo pé Lagos ó jẹ́ kí ọ̀dọ́ lè lọ síbi kan pé ẹ yá mi lówó mo fi ṣòwò. Ẹ wo fídíò tá play tán lẹ́ẹ̀kan yẹn. Ó jẹ́ kí ọ̀dọ́ lè sọ pé okay, I need 1 million naira. Thank you so much, Endurance7403 on Instagram, and we appreciate kí àwọn tó wà lórí Mixlr lálẹ́ àti gbàgbé wọn síbẹ̀. They are listening. Oh, we don't even have anybody there tonight, but that's fine. But at least it's there. Sometimes people will catch up, they will listen to it. Thank you very much, The Real Truth. Thank you so much, Ọmọ Yorùbá. Mo kí gbogbo wa lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí. So, bínú sí ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà nílé pé ẹ̀ ń tẹ̀lé politicians, but a kàn sọ fún yín pé the politicians that you are going after now don't have your best interest at heart. Look, I'll give you an example. Ask yourself now. Ìbùkún Amósùn, ó ti ṣetán ní Ogun State Governor. Ó ṣe 8 years. Ó ti padà sí Senate. Rumor is getting out that he wants to become the vice president. So, ìtàn máa ṣe ni pé wọ́n máa lọ lo. The APC will break anyway, there's no doubt about that. But ìyẹn kọ́ ni problem tàwa. But my focus is kí ni Ìbùkún Amósùn ṣe that you now can point to as somebody tó ń tẹ̀lé as one of their strong supporter. The same politics then play nísìn. Ìyàtọ̀ tó kọ̀ máa wà níbẹ̀ ni pé when we look, Scotland dey play politics, England dey play politics, Wales dey play politics. So politics yẹn tó favour aráàlú ni. So kò ṣe pé kò ní sí politics tá a bá gba Yorùbá nation. A máa play politics, a máa disagree, a máa agree. Politics wọ́n play ní Texas, wọ́n play ní New York, wọ́n play ní Canada, wọ́n play ní Italy, ní Germany, ní Greece, ní Malaysia, ní Thailand, ní Japan, ní Australia, ní New Zealand. But these are politics that is working for the people. So tá a bá gba ilẹ̀ wa ta débi tá à ń lọ tán, you will still play politics. Tó bá yẹ pé politician ló fẹ́ dì láyé ẹ níbẹ̀, wá lọ di politician. But kò ní di politician tó máa dàbí ìta ń ṣe nísìn ní Nàìjíríà. And let me say this. One thing you got to understand is, you see all these politicians that are moving around with muscles, that they want to become the next governor, the next senator, the next House of Rep. In the next 30 years, they will also not be relevant in Nigeria anymore, just as their previous, politicians are not longer relevant. But the Nigeria that they are trying to keep will still not favor them and me and you. The difference is they'll probably have some couple of money that they've stolen one way or the other, either through their proxies, buying houses all over the world. But when we get to the reason why they don't want a breakup of Nigeria is they know that the moment, thank you so much, Mr. Conley Bakers again for the super chat. We so much appreciate it as well. We love those of you. Even in African countries, a lot of people say we don't mention their continent countries. We have 195 countries. It will be difficult in Cuba, in Brazil, in Jamaica, in Barbados. And we can do a lot. I cite you there, my brother Ayomiku. Thank you so much for joining us again tonight. So one thing we need to understand is, Sherry, ilẹ̀ Yorùbá bó ṣe tóbi tó. I remember màá lọ wá picture yẹn nígbà tá à ń lọ. Sherry gbogbo òkè Ògùn yẹn it has beautiful views. Sori báwọn èèyàn ṣe ń kúrò ní Nàìjíríà tọ́nà àwọn lọ wáṣẹ́ níta, ó mọ̀ dídá ṣe fẹ́ lọ wáṣẹ́ níta nítorí pé Nàìjíríà fún ọlọ́pàá tíṣẹ́ bá wà Nàìjíríà ní why do you have to go to another country and look for job? But because the agenda táwọn ní is not to make life better for anybody, they can give you all kind of lies, they can tell you anything, but the real agenda is far beyond what you are seeing. Ṣẹ́rí agenda táwọn ní lọ́wọ́ òní pókè a máa play politics, but lábẹ́lẹ̀ a fẹ́ change structure Nigeria tó máa favour ẹ̀yà kan tí a mọ̀ sí Fúlàní. And why should we be part of that system? When we have our own nation, we can build anything we want to build, just as this beautiful hotel in Singapore. This one. This is the night view of that hotel. Be bold to me. We will have a strong navy. Sherry, it was missing. If you join navy, one it over more Hausa man come. Oh, they join navy. Yes, you're right. Yeah, our politics are played all over the world, but are not like the one practiced in Nigeria. We will still play politics, but not the Amala, Ewedu Begiri politics. Then play this thing. We will still disagree with ourselves, but in a civilized way. That is an hotel. Imagine if we have to build 20 of different, big projects like this. Ìwọ ò lè ṣe tán, a máa láti ní káwọn èèyàn náà wá gbaṣẹ́ lọ́dọ̀ wa work permit. Sórí bí UK ṣe ń fẹ́ káwọn èèyàn lọ sí Rwanda nísìn. Ìyẹn ọ̀dẹ̀ tí mo ti understand ìyẹn. O fẹ́ claim asylum, wàá wọ UK, wàá fly ẹ̀ pẹ̀lú plane, wàá gbé ẹ lọ sí Rwanda. Kí ló dé tó ṣe fi gbé ẹ lọ sí Rwanda? ṣèbí torí pé Rwanda tẹ̀sí ní wọ́n sì ní fún àwọn lẹ́kan náà díẹ̀ ni wọ́n ṣe náà kó wọn lọ sí Nàìjíríà UK ò ṣe sọ pé kọ́ kó wọn wá sí Nàìjíríà because wọ́n mọ̀ pé Nàìjíríà work Nàìjíríà ló jẹ́ kó jẹ́ the big sister even if Nigeria quote and unquote was working at some point we can still say we want to break out from Nigeria. Quebec ní Canada they still want to break away from Canada. Ìgbà pé system wọn tó ń crash lẹ́mẹ̀wá ni so I don't want to change the scene but I can show you through the this same scene. Màá kàn ní láti lọ sí browser ni I don't get used to that but I think every time you have to get used to what you are using it's màá lọ sí Google again www.google. Imagine if Google can be making more money Facebook can be making more money than a nation. It make sense now. Báwo ni Facebook ṣe lè ní owó ju ìlú tí wọ́n ń pè Nàìjíríà lọ? Àwa dẹ̀ la lépo. Do you understand what I mean? Number 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Kò jẹ́ kí ìyà máa jẹ ọmọ Nàìjíríà kankan ní gbogbo àgbáyé. Ṣorí àwa tá wà níta, ó jẹ́ kí Nàìjíríà máa fún wa ní allowance. Pé citizen Nàìjíríà ni mí o, UK ni mo wà. Ó jẹ́ kó máa fún mi ní stipend pé £10 ni ìwọ náà máa gbà nínú owó epo. Ta ló ń jẹ owó epo nísìn? Gbogbo owó epo tó ń lọ nínú Nàìjíríà látijọ́ tí ìwọ ti ń gbọ́ Nàìjíríà tó gbọ́ pé a lépo àbọ̀mọ̀pá lépo lọ́wọ́. Crude oil ó wà nílẹ̀ Yorùbá nìkan kò ń ṣe ilẹ̀ Ìgbò nìkan ló wà o. A ní gas a ní gbogbo ẹ̀ but ìyà sì ń jẹ yín kí ni reason tí ìyà sì lè máa jẹyàn kò make sense. Kò add up kí ni ìdí tí ìyà sì lè máa jẹyàn tí ìyà ò bá jẹ yín ni ìwọ náà wo àwọn fídíò tí mo máa gbé wá nísìn mo rántí nígbà COVID táwọn èèyàn á bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí pariwo ebi o ebi ń pa wá o a máa kú o a máa kú ẹgbà wá o ẹ má jẹ́ kí ebi pa wá kú o àwọn èèyàn wá ń sáré kàkàkàkàkàkàkàkàkà tó ń lé oúnjẹ mú oúnjẹ yẹn nísìn gbogbo wọn ti jẹ tán oúnjẹ yẹn nísìn everybody ti jẹ tán so ìtawá bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn nísìn ni pé ṣé o fẹ́ continue life bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ni àbí ìwọ náà fẹ́ life tó dáa ni ṣé o fi gbélé ayé tó dáa kó tó kú ni ìwọ náà máa wò ó ń bọ̀ nísìn fídíò yẹn ń bọ̀ nísìn fídíò yẹn ń bọ̀ nísìn máa wò ó fẹ́ tó dé nísìn ó kù díẹ̀ ṣùgbọ́n tí kò ṣe yìí.